What's good with everybody out there? It's your brother, Big Hawk, that Yonkers needed. The creator of hashtag Just Us, a follower of SYSBM, Save Yourself Black Man, a follower of the Passport Brothers. Usually, I get up on here and I yell and I scream. But the topic of today, as you can see, is Black American women are very bitter. And when I say Black American women are bitter, I grew up in a time where Black people used to have a very, very tight family net. They stuck together no matter the situation. They stuck together through thick and thin. And Black women at that time, growing up, me in the 70s and 80s, and I know before then because my mother and father used to tell me stories about the 60s and the 50s. Black American women, no matter what the situation was, they always had their man's back. If things got tight, Black women would stay there through thick and thin. They wouldn't walk out, they wouldn't leave. I remember even back in the days where you had a couple of Black men, they was kind of out of control and they used to abuse the women. But the women stayed. The women stayed. Thank you for that like. Maybe you could put your name in the chat. They always stayed around, no matter if it was hard, if it was hard times, good times. They always stood around. As we got older, if a Black female, any female, but right now, I'm talking about the Black community right now because the problem in the Black community right now is it got worse. It's not getting worse. It's at its last leg. It's at its wit's end. And I remember back then, Black women, they adored Black men. They adored us to the point where you didn't have to spend no money on them. All you had to do, what made a Black woman happy back then was you could just wrote them a note, drew them a rose, and it was the best thing in the world for them. If a Black female like you, she lets you know that she like you. You know what I'm saying? If she liked you and you didn't respond as a Black man, she was going to make it known. Listen, I'm trying to get your attention. You didn't have to be the most richest man in the world, and you didn't have to be the most good-looking man in the world. All you had to be was a man that was on his job. All you had to be was a man that knew how to treat. They always say this, and I always remember this. They always say, you treat a woman like you treat your mother. If you loved your mother and treated your mother good, then you loved that female you was dealing with. And Black women had a real love and sustain for Black men. As time goes on, as time progresses, now they really, let's just keep it real and funky. Black love is over. Black love is over. The community cannot be fixed. You have all these people right now trying to fix the Black community where it cannot be fixed. It can't. It just can't, because everybody that tried to fix the Black community that was leaders was killed or was set up. Malcolm X tried it. He died. Martin Luther King tried it. He died. The Black Panther Party tried it. They got set up and ended up going to jail and then end up perishing. Every black person, any black leader that tried to fix the community either died or was set up. So you can't do that. So I tell people I'm not here to be Captain Save-A-Lot. It can't be fixed at all. It's over. Black love is dead. Okay, you have a lot of good, hardworking men out here of all races. But like I said, I'm focusing on the black community because we seem to be having a problem. And a lot of us, first of all, everybody's not going to make 6 figures a year. Yeah, Mike. Yep, it's gone, Mike. It's finished. And the thing about it, Mike, check this out. I knew this a long time ago that the black community was done, but I was one that was trying to hold on to it. But then I said, for what? Because we don't even want to be fixed. We don't want to be fixed. You know, it was just another killing yesterday. You know, 2 guys in the Bronx where I was born, 2 guys in the Bronx ended up ambushing and killing a 14-year-old kid. But then they will turn around and say Black Lives Matter. Well, it didn't matter when you killed that 14-year-old kid. But the black community's done. It's over and it can't be fixed. Yeah, Jake. Yeah, you're right. That mistake. Yeah, you can't. You have to think a different way now. You really do. Now, as far as black women being bitter, as men, like I said before, everybody's not going to make 6 figures a year. Let's just be real. Everybody's not making $100,000 a year or more. Everybody's not doing that. But as a man, my thing is this. You make $35,000 a year, you make $40,000, you make $50,000. My thing is this. Anything beats better than a blank. Because now you're not good because you're not making 6 figures. But my thing is, I'd rather be making $35,000, $40,000, and $50,000 than not making nothing. Then, as a black man, you go out there and commit a crime. Now you're a statistic of either going to jail or getting killed by the police. So, directed to everybody out there, everybody's not making $100,000 a year. They're not making 6 figures. And these women are watching too much of TV. They're watching too much TV. They're watching soap operas. They're watching all this stuff that's on TV. That's why they call it tell-lie vision. Tell-lie a vision. A vision. It's not real all the time. But what they're doing, they want everybody to make this money. If you're not making 6 figures, if you're not 6'9", if you're not well endowed, you're not this. Meanwhile, ask them what they're making. Like I told people, I'm not the smartest light in the socket, but I'm not a dummy. I'm not the most handsome man in the world, but I have a heart. And I bust my behind. I don't sell drugs. I'm not a gangster. I'm a person who follows society because in the end, I will get mine. When I say I'll get mine in the end, I have a roof over my head, I have clothes on my back, and I have food in my stomach, and I have a couple of dollars put away. So these black women are so evil towards men here. Men say, okay, you know what we're going to do? We get our passport, we go to other countries, we go where they appreciate us. Now these women are getting on social media disrespecting everybody, disrespecting men, disrespecting the women over there. They don't even know these women. And they're disrespecting. Now, I just put out a video this morning, and the video went crazy. Thanks for everybody supporting. The video went crazy. A female said that a lot of us, why don't we go over there and help them? Well, there's brothers like Ace Live. There's brothers like Checks in Effect. There's brothers like Phil Scott that went over to countries and helped them. If anybody want to go to these people's channel, please go join their channel. You have brothers like Ace Live that constantly go and raise money for these people over there, giving them money, giving them bags of food, giving them some necessity they need for their houses. You have Check in Effect that does the same thing. You have Philip Scott that does the same thing. And I'm sure there's other black YouTuber men that's out there doing the same thing. But these black women think they know everything. That's what they do. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. I'm not lying. Go to their pages. You will see they doing this. But these women are so bitter. See, the thing is, these black women have been, how would you say, these black women have been spoiled by us so much that now they want us to constantly keep kissing their behind. And if everything they say is not right, then we're wrong. If we don't do for them, we're dusty and broke. But then now they finally seen that other people in other countries appreciate men and appreciate black men. Now they have a problem. They're out there really disrespecting these women, and these women are not bothered. See, the thing is with us, they got mad, but the problem was the Passport Brothers and Brothers period was not trying to antagonize the women. They made these videos for us to say, yeah, we can go out there and do this thing. It was for men. But what they did, they got themselves into their feelings. Now they're constantly making videos about us. And we're not bothering nobody. But what they're doing, they're showing the world that black women are loud and obnoxious. This is what they're doing. They jamming themselves up. That's all they're doing. They're showing them, because remember, black women have a bad reputation of being loud and obnoxious and feisty. But now the world is seeing this, and the world is saying, wait a minute, them black men over there was not lying. They really like this. Because now you got Filipino women actually standing up for black men. This is what Filipino women are doing. They actually go in the back for black men. They go in the back for all race of men now. All race of men. They go in the back for. This is what they're doing. This is what these Filipino women are doing. And they get attacked. And the one that's really nailing them to the corpus is Filipino P, which I really need to go join the channel. She's a sweetheart. And there's the other Filipino girl from TikTok. She just said she just made a YouTube page. I don't know what the page is, but I'm going to try to find it and put it in my description. But this is what's going on. And these women are very bitter. These black women, they think the world owes them everything. And if it's not about them, then it's not about nobody. And the shameful thing about it, you got other black women that's YouTubers that understand, and they will stand up for black men, and they call pick-me's. Like, who came out with this whole thing, pick-me's? So just because of a black female does for her man, submits to a man, and says, listen, that's my king, and anything he says goes because he makes the right decision, now you're a pick-me. These black women are going to end up alone, and they don't see it coming. They don't see that a lot of people in the world, like they said, everybody's watching YouTube, like they're watching me, they're watching them, and they're making themselves look more and more like bitter black Negro women. They walking around with bonnets on their head. They're coming on social media, and they, oh, y'all brothers is going over there. You're dealing with the third world country, and the women are poor, and you're prostituting. Like, why would I take money to go to another country and pay all this money to prostitute if I want to? I could do it right here. They got Instagram. These women they got pictures showing their naked bodies. You can do it right here. Why would I go over there and do it? It's that they're feeling some type of way, and they keep saying they don't care when they do care. Because if they didn't care, they wouldn't be making all these videos. They wouldn't be doing all this. But they care, and they feel that all the women over there are taking the good thing that they turned down, because they turned a lot of us down. Because a lot of us, I'm not making $100,000 a year, but I survive, and I make my money, and I bust my behind, and I do it legally. It's best to do things legally, because in the end, you get a reward. And now they're upset that we're going over there. So to them, it's like, oh my gosh, the women over there got the best of the men, and they're taking our money now. And the dudes that's mad at us, these dating coaches, they're just a ripoff. Because I'm hearing they charge you like $2,500, $3,000 for a couple of sessions. You're going to charge me that for me to talk to a female where I could just go to the country. I could go right to the country and deal with them, but I'm going to pay you $2,500 to $3,000, $2,500 to $3,000. So now they getting salty. So this whole thing is crazy right now, and they're pushing it. These black women been pushing it for a while now, and they don't want to stop. And they don't realize they're making themselves look bad. They are really, the whole world is watching them like, what is wrong with y'all? Leave them brothers alone. Leave them men alone. If the men want to come to us because we're submissive, we know how to cook and clean, and we're going to take care of them, and y'all don't want to do it, then leave them alone. And they all wearing these bonnets on their head. Listen, I'm not the smallest guy in the world. One thing I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not the smallest guy in the world. But a lot of women that's doing this are heavy set. They look like they weigh about 350 pounds. And you're talking this crap. And you're making yourself look bad. You're making other good black women look bad. My mother, my sisters, my aunts, my grandmother was remember back then, black women was the best. But now they think everybody should just kiss their feet. So now they're upset that brothers and other men got tired of the toxic relationships and the toxic marriages and the disrespect from women in America. Because remember, the women in America have more rights than anybody. They got the Me Too movement. They got the feminist movement. You can't even look at a female wrong before they'd say, oh, this guy, he looked at me, I feel some. The cops are going to put the handcuffs on you. So they feel entitled here. But they can't do that in other countries. In other countries, it's different. Other countries, the women respect their man. It's not about being slaves. If the women are raised that way, this is why the women have a good relationship and a good family. Everybody's going to have problems. We all going to have problems. We know that. But their relationships and their marriages are better than ours. And a lot of people are not. Now people are starting to say, wait a minute, man. The divorce rate here is crazy. The women here are acting up. Some of the dudes are acting up too. I'm not going to just let them loose. Some of the dudes have problems, and they make it bad for dudes like us. But this is about the black women right now. They're panicking. They're in a panic mode right now. They're in a bad panic mode. And they saying, wait a minute, all the good black men are leaving. These are the black men we turned down. Maybe we shouldn't have never did this. So let's make videos and try to shame and guilt them for them to stay. It's too late. Because brothers already made up their mind. Yes. Yeah, Jack. Yeah. We all made up our mind. We said, screw this. And we're going to go somewhere else. Because I'd rather go to another country and find a good woman than have to be here and be miserable trying to deal with all these females that don't really care about us. They don't. That's the first. How much do you make? And where do you live? And the blah. Listen, man, where do you live? And how much do you make? It's always got to be us. It can't be a 50-50 thing. Or, boy, yo, how much do you make? Nobody wants to live like miserable every day and constant nagging and always talking about black men. So black men say, you know what? Good. Y'all don't want us? Good. We out of here. Then after we said that, then we still get bothered. Now they're trying to shame us and guilt trip us to stay right here. I'd rather go over there and find me a good woman and maybe try to find a nice apartment, put her in there. And when I want to go back and forth, I'll do that because the rent over there is dirt cheap. Because I would never bring a woman here and around these women. No, they'll try to Americanize her. They will try to sabotage her brain and oh no. Yes, you're right about that, Mike. Yeah, you're right about that, Mike. Yes, sir. They've been talking about. They saying that even 51% of women are going to start regret doing what they're doing right now. They're going to regret it. They're pushing all the black men out of here, all the good ones. If you are a Pookie and a Ray Ray and you want to be with them and y'all together, that's all. We're talking about good black men that want a good marriage, good black man. You don't have to get married. You just want a good woman. You want somebody you can vibe with, man. But you're right about that, Mike. You are right about that, because they was actually talking about that, saying 51% of black women, period, are going to be alone because what they're doing, they're pushing us. They're pushing us, and they keep doing this, and they won't stop it. They're not going to. You're right about that. 50% of black, are going to be great. Yep, because we're going to be all gone. And they're even predicting a lot of men leaving the United States, going to other places, finding women, and staying there. They predicting this. They saying, listen, man, that the passport movement is starting to really go around to everybody. And all good men are like, well, you can do that. The post office is flooded with a lot of damn men getting their passport and getting out of here. Hey, what's up, Trey? What's up, Trey? What's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm just actually talking about these black women are bitter, man, and they not, they keep accusing us of going over there, tricking, and they calling it the third world country. They keep disrespecting the women over there. They don't even know them. They don't even know them. But you're right about that, Mike. Yeah, half of us are going to be gone because you got brothers that's actually hooking up with people in other countries and starting their own business and leaving America for good. And these women going to be stuck right here talking about we should have never did. We should have shut our mouth. But these black women are so bitter, and they expect men to keep kissing their behind. And the thing about it, you have guys that's doing it. Now the new thing is they call the black women God. So I made a video. I said, if the black woman God, tell her to get us out of this situation. Tell her to do that. Tell her to get off welfare. Tell her to get out of the damn ghetto if she's God, because now they saying black women's God. And you got guys saying this. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Yeah, they're shaming. They use the shaming tactics, cheating, but a lot of us are not having it, T. A lot of us are not having. We out of here. I'm just waiting for next year to start making moves. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm waiting for making moves. Now all of a sudden, now you got black men saying, "Oh, the black woman's God. The black woman's God." Yeah, you're right about that, Jay. Yup, the passport movement was the final nail in the coffin. Jay, you're right, man. You are definitely right, man. You are right. And it took us to have to leave for them to say, wait a minute, why are they leaving for? Now they having temper tantrum. Now what they trying to do, they trying to use shaming tactics. Oh, y'all going over there to pimp. Oh, y'all messing with little girls. They trying to do this, and it's not working. So they trying to, what else we going to say? It's over. You right about that, Jay, man. The passport movement was the final nail in the coffin, and that's it. That movement that I did, hashtag Just Us for Men, that's hashtag Just Us, man. Because right now in America, really, men don't really have rights here. Everything is the female. So we really don't have rights. We should have been thought about this a long time ago, and it should have been gone. I remember 5 years ago, they were selling the island for $4 million, and the island hold 2 million people. That could have been for all of us to get the hell up out of here. Everybody could have put in some type of money and brought that jump off. But this what they doing, it's not good. They're very disrespectful. They're not like our parents. I don't know how y'all parents, but my mother and grandmother and auntie, they was the best. They didn't do this. They didn't do what these women are doing right now. Now they don't want to, all of a sudden, y'all don't want to cook and clean. So you expect me to go to work. I may do either 8 hours or 16 hours for me to come home to nothing to eat, for the house to be messed up, just nothing. And then me, I have to take care of me and you. No, I'm not a sucker. You're not going to have me do that. Because the moment I have to do that is the moment I have to say, you know what, I'm packing my stuff and I'm out of here. I'm ghost. I'm out of here. It's over. I don't want it to do with you. It's over. Yeah, it's a blasphemy. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a disrespect to the Lord. I said that in my video, and it's the guys doing this. The guy, yo, the black woman is God. I'm like, yo, you disrespecting the Most High. Are you crazy? And you saying like, yo, she produces this, and I don't care what she produces. Tell her to get herself out of the ghetto. If she's God, tell her to straighten this whole world out. If she's God. These black men, I don't know what's wrong with them, but we got to get away from them too. Because they really lost their mind talking about, and this black woman, this guy has been going on for a couple of years now. And then if I say something about it, if you say something about it, they'll argue you down. And then when you say, okay, tell her to get this world straight, tell her to make everything right, they'll walk right away from you. They will walk right away from you. These black women, man, their time is up. Their clock ticking. Their time is up. Yeah. It's the TV shows. It's these shows, and this is what they're following after. Like I said, everybody's not meant to make 6 figures a year. Not everybody's not making $100,000 a year. But if you working and taking care of your family, you good. If you working, taking care of yourself legally without going to prison and being statistic, because that's what happens. You making guys so pissed off because you want them to make all this money. Now they turn around, they'll quit their job, go get a package, get on the corner, start selling drugs, and next thing you know, they either get caught by the cops or they get caught up into a gunfight with another drug dealer and get killed, or they go to prison. And that's the bad cloud we have over our head as black men, because all black men are not like that. Yeah, who knew God wore bonnets? You're right about that. And what's up with these bonnets? Why are they all wearing these bonnets? Like, what's going on with this? It first started out, I don't know if you ever remember years ago, they started wearing pajamas and slippers outside with scarves. Now they got the whole set. Now they got the pajamas, the slippers, and the bonnets on their head. And you go and picking up your kids from school like this, and then when somebody said something, oh, they're being racist, and look at the way you coming to work to pick up your kid in your night clothes. That's where to be in the house. When you wear your bonnet stuff, that's in the house. That's not for outside, man. But this is what they saying. The black woman's died. I'm like, okay, tell her to get aside of the situation. They really are bitter. And they're pushing themselves into a corner where no men are not going to want to be bothered with, no race of men. Other people, other countries are starting to talk like, what's wrong with them black women? Let these brothers over here come over here. If they feel they want to come over here and deal with us and we going to get them a better deal, let them do that. Hey, what's up, Leroy? What's going on? I'm just talking about how bitter the black women are, Leroy. They become real bitter, man, and it's horrible. It's horrible. But you know what? I don't want to fix it. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm just going to deal with women from other countries and forget these black women. The thing about it, we pay too much attention to them. That's what the problem. We pay too much attention to them. I'm seeing guys, they thirsty. Yo, what's up, Ma? They run up on like, yo, why would y'all do that? Now they're gonna think we all like that. We gonna think we all thirsty. They run up on them. If they don't say nothing, they call them, oh, you B and you hold like, yo, relax yourself. It's not that serious. There's other women around, man. You gonna do that over one female? No. Yeah, I gave up too, Leroy. I'm done. I gave up in 2012. I already knew that the black love was going to be over. I've known this for years. I saw it, and I didn't want to really deal with it. But then when I looked, I said, nah, it's over. It's over. It's a done deal. It's finished. There's nothing you can do, and I don't want to do nothing about it. I'd rather go somewhere else and find me a nice female and have fun and live and just be stress-free. I ain't going to have a heart attack or a stroke. I'll be okay. That's what I want. But these women are bitter, man. They talking all type and you on national, you on the computer world, internet world talking about us. Yeah, the Filipino women. Let me tell y'all something, brothers, something, man. These Filipino women ain't playing with black men. They trying to now the Filipino female, not Filipino P. There's other Filipino female that came from TikTok. She moved over to YouTube, and she's gonna have classes on how black men can get Filipino women. So they opened up a can of whip ass. These Filipino women said, "Oh, you're going to disrespect us? Well, now I'm going to open up a class and have your black men, and they're going to come and get us." She got a class. Oh, you gave up in 2002. You was 23. Oh, wow. Okay, you 43. I'm 52. Okay. Yeah, I gave up in 2012, man. I knew it was a done deal. I knew it was over, man. I had a feeling. Listen, man, we right now we're loved by Filipino women and we're loved by Brazilian women and all these women love us. Let's just be happy, vast and glory, and thank the Lord that we finally are free of the nonsense. We finally are free of all this craziness and nagginess and women with the set up with the child support. I don't have any kids. But I know people right now that have kids and they're going through hell. When I said they're going through hell, the judge tells them to give them such and such amount a month, and you can see your kid. But the female said, if you don't give me no extra, you won't see your kid. So it's a lot of people I know that's going through hell. Wow, in 5 days, 40. Well, yeah, man. These Filipino women are watching. They are watching what's going on between us, and they saying we can go straight for the kill now. Now they don't want to deal with black men, but we're gonna take them. We're gonna take these black men, and we're gonna show them how it is that a woman takes care of them. We're gonna cook for them. We're gonna clean for them. We're gonna wash their clothes. We're gonna sex them real good. And the sisters, no more of them. I'm done. I'm finished with them. I was done with them in 2012. I'm not trying to go back. I'm not trying to fix no damn community. If anybody else want to do it, that's on them. I can't help you. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And I know they're not hoes. Oh, I know they're not hoes. I know they're not. I follow a lot of people, and I know they're not hoes. I know they're not. But the black female that came up here 2 days ago said, "Oh, y'all are going over there and you're not helping them out." Let me tell you something. Like I'm gonna say again, Ace Live, Check in Effect. There's a couple of Philip Scott. There's a couple of people that went over to these countries and they helped them out. They do food drives. They take care of the kids. If the kids need anything. So these guys right here, you gotta subscribe to their channel. You got it, yeah. Yeah, or go on Filipino Cupid. I was on it. And when I went to Filipino Cupid, within 1 day, I must have had like 20-something women hit me up. They're not playing with brothers. And the thing is, they think that a lot of Filipino women want their green cards. A lot of Filipino women don't want to even live in the United States. They just want a good U.S. man. That's all they want. They'll come in and visit, but they tell you, "No, I can't leave my family, and I don't want to leave my country. I don't want to do that." Yeah, that's what you're saying. Yup. A lot of them don't want to come here to live. They just want a good man for the United States, and they'll take care of us. But a lot of them do not want to come to America because they see what happened. They see the craziness here. They see the dysfunction here. They see all this stuff. They don't want to come here. They don't want to do that. They ain't gonna live here. You could have them visit. You could bring them here. You could show them parts of where you live. Bring them to New York. Bring them here, and then y'all go right back to the Philippines. But they don't want to live here. Yeah, you're right about that. They really coming at the brothers. I'm talking about Brazilian, Thailand. I didn't even know that. Oh, the Thai women are going after brothers too from Thailand. Now they coming after brothers. Yeah. Yeah, Leroy. 57 and them Filipinos are 25 and 23. They don't care. They take care. They deal with older men because that's what I'm hearing. They like straight from the Filipino women. We like older guys and we take care of them. They don't care. They don't care, man. They really don't. They just taking care of us. Yeah. No, see, you know about Mike, check this out. One thing about my family's not like that because My sister's husband is white. My niece and my nephews are half Puerto Rican. We don't deal with that racist stuff in my family. We don't play that crap. So my mother said, whoever you get involved with, whoever you love, as long as she's going to treat you right, you're a decent person, I'm going to love them the same as much I love you. And that's the way my mother is. Yeah. Nah, listen, man. Do your hey, Leroy, man. You a good brother, man. Go get that 25-year-old. Go over there and see her, but don't let her know. You could have her come in with you and send her back, but not there to live. Oh no, this is not a good place for that. Because these women, I'm gonna give you a story. I have a Muslim friend, and his friend is Muslim. His friend is from Morocco. Now, in Morocco, it's really strict out there when it becomes to be Muslim. You have to go by the laws. His friend brought his wife back to America. She was happy. He was happy. Had on hijab. You know how they cover themselves. Everything. Don't eat pork. You can't smoke. You can't go to clubs. You can't do none of that. She got involved with some Black American women, like always, and they was like, girl, you in the United States now. You don't have to do that. You ain't no slave here. She took off all her hijab clothes. She put on tight stuff. She started drinking, smoking weed, smoking ciggy. He was like, yo, what you doing? That's not in our culture. He sent her back to Morocco. She cried, oh, I'm sorry. Please don't send me back. No, you got to go back. And he sent her back to Morocco. But see how it was? She got with some Black American women. She got with them, and they corrupted her. And it's taking off her hijab and putting on tight clothes and tight, talking to other guys and smoking weed and drinking. They said, oh, no, you got to go. You got to go back. You got to go. So you listen, man. These Black women, man, listen. They just bitter. That's all I can say. And we have to stay away from them and we just do better. We have to, because what's going to happen, they're going to end up alone. Nobody's not going to want to be bothered with these women. They're going to end up alone. They are going to end up alone because eventually a lot of men are going to say, listen, man, if the Black man, if brothers ain't dealing with y'all, we're not going to deal with y'all. Yeah. I hear that all the time. My best friend is from the Philippines, and he said, I'm Filipino, but if I bring you over there, you'll get all the women, all the attention, all the women, all everything. He said, you will get it, not me. And I'm from there. So I know. I have to actually try to find his number and give him a call to see when he's going back. He's from Suba City. That's where he's from. But he's in America right now. But yeah, we're going to have to just stay away from them. They're bitter. They're too angry. Their thing is the reason why the reason why they're mad. These Black women are mad because now Black men is getting attention. That's why they're mad. We're getting attention, and now they feel threatened. They can get on these social media sites and say they're not mad because we're leaving. Listen, they are mad because no one's going to make video after video after video after video if you're not mad. No one's going to do that. They feel threatened because these Asian women and these Spanish women are not playing with brothers. Now, I don't know if a lot of y'all see it, but now a lot of Mexican women are snatching up brothers too. That was the nail in the coffin. That was it, when a lot of Mexican women are snatching up Black men. Yeah. Yes, Leroy, like kings. Yeah. It's horrible, man. I'm telling you right now, man. Let's do what we got to do, and keep getting these women. Now the Mexican women are coming at the brother. I'm looking on YouTube. I'm seeing Mexican women talking about how they like chocolate. They call it, how they say it in Spanish? Chocoleto. They call us Chocoleto brothers. Yeah. So It was nice chopping it up with y'all, man. I'm gonna try to do this more often, but I'm so glad. First of all, I really would like to thank y'all. Yeah, yeah. Yo, yo, hell yeah, yes, sir. I love y'all, brothers, man. I'm so listen, man. We like family, man, and I really thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all support me. You, Leroy, Trevon, all y'all support me. You, Jake, thanks a lot for all the support. Remember, I was only on here for a couple of months, and you know, a lot of y'all really have that support for me. Yeah, you're right about. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of Mexican and Asian women with brothers. They are not playing with us. They are not joking around with us. Thanks, all right. Thanks a lot, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We gotta do this more often, man. We gotta chop it up. But what a lot of us need to do one day. I know it sounds crazy. Some of us need to meet up, man, and chop it up, man, and just have a good time, man, as family, man. Um, Definitely tell people about my channel, man, and my movement, hashtag Just Us, man. And thanks for all the support you've been giving me. Thank you, man. Salute. Salute to all y'all, and we have to do this again, man. Hashtag Just Us, SYSBM and Passport Brothers, man. Thank you, man. Thank all of y'all. I had a good night with y'all. Salute. Peace. That was good. That was real.